H2O. Ep.
Oh, dear. This has been a nasty allergy season, hasn't it?
Why does this keep happening to me?
Son, I think you're old enough. It's time you knew about a dark, perhaps shameful chapter in the Llewellyn family legend. The Llewellyn hair curse.
My life and after-school special from a planet very far away.
It all began, as these things always do, with some gypsies. You see, Ozy, your great-grandfather Percival Smaug Llewellyn, while still young, found himself wandering some of Europe's darker parts, even in an age referred to by many as enlightened. He'd been driven from his castle in what would come to be known simply as the Flaming Peasant Incident. So, for a time, he made the road his home, trusting fate to lead him where it saw fit. Marketable trades, it should be noted, lie somewhere outside family tradition. After many days on foot, your great-grandmother Percival began to fear flat feet and bunions, and took to thumbing. Before long, he managed to flag down a passing gypsy caravan. Little is recorded of their journey, but we next find Percival and two gypsies wearing lettuce and running through the... Wait, I'm confusing this with another story.
Some kids look for Waldo. I look for Dad's point.
Grandfather Percival took to the road with gypsies for a time. Little is known about the journey, but it's clear he had a good rapport with one particular fortune teller. Little is known about the journey, but it's clear he had a good rapport with one particular fortune teller. She took it upon herself to teach him her craft, the art of playing into customers' preconceptions for maximum profit, frighting them in only the most unchallenging ways. It would prove historic.
It would?
Surely you've noticed the number of dragons who work in talk radio. Soon, Grandfather Percival found himself serving as assistant fortune teller, having won the gypsies' trust. He had inadvertently set them up for the worst mistake they would ever make.
I'm going to lunch. Take over for a while, will you?
All right. In taking a shift as fortune teller, your great-grandfather was about to expose hapless curiosity seekers to the most dangerous of things.
A dragon with the hiccups.
The truth. And so, when locals asked Grandfather to describe their fortunes, "You will die horribly. It seems to involve a yak. All your wishes will remain unfulfilled." He actually told them, "You have an enormous wart on your nose." It didn't prove to be good PR. The gypsy fortune teller, who never did manage to get all the tar out of her hair, placed on Grandfather Percival a curse she felt was fitting. From that day forward, he and all his descendants would suffer the indignity of annual baldness, which, since he had only a powdered wig perched atop his scaly head, didn't worry him particularly. In fact, as the first Llewellyn ever to have hair, you're the first one this has ever affected.
So, basically, I get nailed even by curses that are really badly thought out.
I imagine that must be slightly vexing.
So you're doomed to periodic depilation at the hands of some gypsy curse.
According to Dad, yes.
Wow, that sucks. But then, when life gives you lemons, yada yada yada, what is hardship if not an opportunity to break new creative ground?
Well, I'm happy to be your canvas.
Hey, I'm just waiting for you to pick up the slack. So, gypsy curses aside, what do you want to?
Oh, hello, kids. I've just been to the store, Ozy, from sheer force of habit. I picked up some shampoo. It's the same brand I bought last week as well. I believe it's a new kind. Ah, well, you'll be needing shampoo again soon enough.
Nair.
Jizzies, beware, the greatest curse of all is the good intentions of those we love.